Welcome back. I just got through doing my 20 minutes of cardio. It's more like 15. Average heart rate was 136. Is it too bright? Oh, it's not allowing it now. If I go at an angle, it does it. Alright, well, so 136 beats per minute. It's not letting me. Okay, so I'm just going to edit this. I'm waiting for my heart rate to drop. Let me see what time it is. The weather. 76 degrees outside. It says 77 degrees. I listened to 90s country mix. Pretty nice stuff there. Kept it a little moderate. Not trying to overdo it. Let's see. So max heart rate was 167 beats per minute. Average heart rate 136 beats per minute. My little chart before it starts whiting out the screen. Mostly zone 2. A little bit of zone 4. So zone 2 up to 147 beats per minute. Zone 3 148 to 160 beats per minute. I was in there a little bit too. Zone 4 161 to 174. Didn't make it till 175. That's fine. Let me just take a picture of all this. I did sweat. I'm sweating. I don't even see it, but I'm sweating. I drank a bottle of water while I was out there. All of it. I'm about to take my heart rate. It's pretty high. It makes me think that I have had a lot of sodium, and that carbonation isn't really helping. Not that it would. From energy drinks, boxing, outdoors, 77 degrees, 3 p.m. country, 90s mix. Okay. All right. So I guess we can take my heart rate now. And then I guess we should do some scraping. Maybe some massaging. I did the deadlifts yesterday. I usually do 135, which is just a 45 on each side. And then I did a little bit more, but it wasn't to the floor. It was just set to the bar at 1, which is like just below my knee. And now I'm going to take my blood pressure. Maybe I did have a stroke because, like, whenever I do stuff, like, one side, like, when I'm lifting, like, on, like, one side's, like, like that. Okay. Let's see what this. I don't know. I think humanity. 119 over 88 and 87. I think a lady said it best. She said, I haven't given up on humanity that much. I don't need an AI model. And I think the rest of the world is like, sex? No. In vitro? Sure. Yes, you could put his and mine in a petri dish and put it in me. That's way better. Nobody actually wants to do the long haul relationship lately. That's okay. Everyone to themselves. Everyone's a community member. Whatever the community wants. Let's do the left. It's still kind of high. It's because of the energy drinks and not drinking my caffeine. That magnesium, it really makes a difference. I had literally just cut out coffee. I haven't drank it since 2 days ago. That's about the same. That's good. 118 over 86. 88 beats per minute. What a difference not drinking the coffee mix. That's like medicine then. Because seriously? Wow. Okay. Pre-workout. Post-workout. BP. Right. Left 118 over 80. 688 beats per minute. 119 over 88. 87 beats per minute. All right. Okay. Go ahead and okay, average heart rate. What was it? 138. One 36 beats per minute. Max heart rate. 167 beats per minute. Okay, cool. It's getting there. I would just have to cut out some of this protective layer of abdominals. That's fine. I'm not going to really do anything drastic. I don't want to stress my body out, so I'm not going to do that. Take off this heart rate monitor. I guess it's time to clean it. And then we'll take out the blade. I think I want to do a little bit of scraping. Brushing too. This is really good. Let me wipe my telemetry first. I'll take this. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't disintegrate this stuff. I know. Alright. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna do some dry brushing. Wait, let me take a picture of this first. I gotta upload it first because I won't, and then I'll forget about it. I'll need a day late. It's best to do it now. I'm the only one who uses my dry brush. Each person gets their own. Actually, I have some things to do. I got my stuff from Amazon. I'm going to go into the data science thing too. Tonight, we're going to look at some gene expression data from our Tableau and pick out top genes. Let me upload this real quick. This is a dry brush. You can get this for like $5 to $10 at most places like Target, Walmart, beauty section, Amazon, as well as probably even Daiso, the Japanese store, if you live in an urban community that's maybe a richer one. I'm not sure. Maybe even Five Below. Might be Five Below too. Or a cultured one. Don't rock the jukebox. Okay. Okay, 2 days after not having my regular coffee. Lower intensity today on workout. I don't even listen to the music, it just puts the music to my story. So let's go ahead and do some some brushing and some scraping. So for this is really good for exfoliating the skin, especially when you get like dry skin, and then it's also good for circulation. So it's gonna help boost our massage so that we will get good results with our scraping. So you can go through to the heart since the lymphatic system follows the same circuit, and we're just doing our arms today. It's actually nice exfoliating skin. A little bit dry. doesn't itch. I think someone told me they give this to autistic kids too. Not that I'm using it for that, but that it's good for them to help them quiet down and calm them. It's like soothing. Never tried it, but just getting my serious anterior left external rotators. Show them some love with the heart. And your lymph nodes over there, lymphatics. The AC joint right in there. Okay, let's do the other arm. Even do the hand. The palms. Don't really feel so much on the palms. I don't really dry brush, but it's actually really good because it helps stimulate your lymphatic system. So if you are retaining water, it will help you to flush it out. If you have some kind of pathogen in your body or extra proteins leaked out from some injury, it will also help with that. Also, if I do this over my injury where I have the bruises, it will help clear out the dead blood waste from around that bruise. I can show it to you real quick. It was from last week when my dog bit me because, like an idiot, I forgot Honey was in that room and all the dogs got there and I totally forgot about Simone, and Simone is not a nice dog, even though that's her mom. She is a corporal punishment dog. She wants to punish her because she's jealous. She's been spending more time with me. And Simone hasn't because Simone's mean. And she demands too much. She controls and is mean to all of her babies. And it all falls apart. So anyhow, I got bit. Not by her. Because I was trying to save Honey again. And of course she bit me because I was over her trying to get the dogs from me over her. And I succeeded, pushed her to the bathroom. I needed to change that bathroom knob. Anyways, tried fixing it, and then I broke the lock portion of it. And I had to wait and order that on Amazon. Hopefully it's the right one. Okay, I feel like I calmed down. This is so relaxed. Oh, we can do an abdominal massage too. It helps stimulate digestion. So what you do is you go up from your right hip to just below your ribcage, across and down to your left hip under your belly button, and you just massage like this. It stimulates gut motility. And then if we are retaining water there, make sure you do it clockwise too. You have to do it this way because that's the way the gut moves. Otherwise, you could be leading it into constipation. Slowed gut motility. It feels pretty soothing. It feels like it is exfoliating my stomach. It's getting some circulation in there. That's pretty nice. Because, I mean, how many people massage their stomach, right? Not many. And then, I mean, we can tuck in our gut if we want. I have this extra fat. It's just doing what gravity tells it to do. That's fine. Probably a good candidate for the tummy tuck liposuction. I mean, I'm not gonna pay $9,000 to $12,000, $19,000 to get that done though. I'm not even gonna do a calorie deficit because food makes me happy. I'll just maintain what I'm at and just work out, okay? Not a big deal. So we're just going to, and then you could just scrape across 4 to 12 times, and then up. We'll just do 12. And then across, going right to left on the top, left to right on the bottom. And then down the descending colon, stimulating your gut motility, helping your microbiota of your gut flora, as well as your abdominis rectus, your lymphatic system, your mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue in your ilia and jejunum, small intestines. Okay. Just make little circles, clockwise circles from your right hip to your left hip. Okay. Ascending colon, hepatic flexure, transverse colon, splenic flexure, descending colon, sigmoid colon, and then we're crossing over into the cecum, ascending colon, hepatic flexure, transverse colon, splenic flexure, descending colon, sigmoid colon, and then again. Okay, we can even go to our back. For this one, it's just the transverse obliques. So we're just getting our flanks, getting some excess fluid waste out of there. Stimulating collagen production, soothing the nervous system, and then we'll do the other side. Lymphatic to take up any excess fluid retention. Also stimulating immunity. Don't share your brush with anyone else because you have your own microglia. I think they're not comforter. They're another type of cell that is a monocyte for your skin that won't be the same monocyte in another person. It is dead skin cells, but they are part of your immune system. Okay, now we're going back to clockwise. Doing this regularly will help you to clean up excess fluid retention. Like, I feel like it looks like firmer already. Stimulating fibrous tissue and circulation, gut motility. It's going only one way. You provide it to go. All right, cool. And then now we're going to do the scraping. This is only mine, so I'll just wipe it off with a tissue, my dead skin cells. That's a box of trash. I'm going to take the trash. We'll see. Now we're going to do the scraping. These tank tops, they're cheap at Walmart. They're only like $6, but they roll up on me. Okay. But it's okay. It's alright. What do you expect, you know? A cute little sheep clothing. That, you know, you're not going to wear for very long anyways. You might even keep it in your closet forever, but or drawers. Now we're going to go ahead and start our scraping. This kit's only used on me, but we will wash off the tools. It's clean. Good hygiene is really important. I like this one the best. It's just better for me. They do have many other ones though. We can use this one too. And we don't need this whole thing right here. So we're just gonna scrape. We'll scrape our forearms and maybe your shoulders, maybe in the pecs, right in there. I don't know. Let's see. Along the anterior deltoid, the AC joint, the middle deltoid, the posterior deltoid, right where your spine and your scapula is, right here. Some of the triceps in there, external rotators as well, in the back, which you can get. And go towards the heart or away from, just along the muscle. Feeling for adhesions in the muscle belly that you can massage out. Getting good circulation on there. You can do it in the shortened or the long form. I have been working out my triceps. They're less flabby than they used to be. various triceps exercises too. Tricep dips, tricep pull down, even doing the boxing as with resistance, and then the bob is the resistance. Others that just fall into the bob or the wall or something. Or it would be isometric. Bringing it back. Don't breathe yourself. It looks like I'm breathing myself. Most of our arteries are more internal, like right in here. So you're pretty safe as long as you're going over the muscle. And at the tendinous attachment, you can start looking for adhesions there. And I feel like it stops in the muscle as you're scraping into the triceps. Long and short, up by the scapula, external rotators, overhead. Make sure this portal is good because that's where your posterior nerve, brachial, interosseous nerve, posterior brachial nerve. Make sure they're down there. Make sure you're getting a good amount of nutrient supply and venous supply out of the region to empty out any waste products you're breaking down. Let's go back to the forearm, and we'll start with the extensors up here. You don't go on the periosteal bone, you just go along the tendon, looking at the app. You should have the Complete Anatomy app, or just look online, Google, to look at the muscle. But you have the extensor carpi radialis brevis, longus, the anconeus, the extensor digitorum, flexor digitorum on the other side. Here's our flexor side on the pinky side. Flexor ulnaris, carpus for the carpals, for the wrist. Flexor carpi radialis. I think there's a longus brevis to that one too. It's quite a bit of muscle that I don't honestly know them all by hand because we just call them the flexor and extensor branch. I know them when I see them, and I know the layer, if they're on the top, the intermediate layer, or the innermost layer, deepest layer. Well, this is nice, getting some circulation in there. Clearing up supply. Right here would be for the ulnar nerve, your adductors and abductors of your fingers, as well as your pinky and ring finger. And in the palm, let's go into the palm. Just bring it tight with all the yard work, housework. Looking clean. Your work at work, even typing. For me, massage and typing. Oh, it's because you don't get paid for it doesn't mean it's not work. You're still working though. Okay, switch to the other hand. Now these are not sharp objects; these are beveled objects. There is no sharpness. That little bevel, it catches your fibrous adhesion in your muscle, soft tissue, connective soft tissue, myofascial, covering, tendons, ligaments, muscle, connective tissue. Bone is considered a connective tissue. It has a periosteal lining. You don't want to scrape the bone though too deeply because you can bruise it. And that's called a stress fracture. That's what I've been told. Okay, because if you hit it right there when it's bruised and delicate, it could fracture. You can do a hairline fracture. a full-on fracture too. What we're doing are just get one of those beveled edges and scrape for knots and adhesions and that kind of tough tissue of your forearm flexors. You can go faster if you want to get circulation in there if you're not getting any. And let's go to our extensors. Thumbs down. And then you're rotating. Keep it here. Here. I was thinking of the woman with 5 kidneys. How many people have 5 kidneys? Well, they don't remove your old ones, and they don't remove the old one that they put in. So they just put a new one in. And then you have all of these kidneys attached to your arterial supply to your legs and abdomen. Ugh. And, all that stuff leads to downstream health problems as it fixes them. And I'm glad she got fixed. That's so scary. Organ donation, such a sensitive topic too. Even she heard of xenografts where they take a person's DNA and they make an animal such as a mouse immune compromised so that they can just grow that person's DNA on that mouse model or dog model or monkey model, pig model, some mammal. And then they can use the organ. They've tried it though, and she said she looked into it, and there have not been any successful ones. And it could be due to those antigens fighting off the seeing it as a foreign object, the blood receptors. All of our blood, we have a type A, B, O, positive, negative for the Rh factor. Those actually are a protective body that identifies, but we have other protecting identifiers that mark each component of our body and give us our parts by our ID. We label those parts. Now, another person's body can reject them. I'm done with the scraping. I'm going to clean these off. It feels so much better. At least actually a little bit stiff in my hands. So when they put those parts in, the body recognizes it. It surveys it with its immune cell fully functioning, and then it will destroy the pathogen, that organ, unless they're on immune suppressants. And they have to be functioning fully because you need to be on your immune suppressants regularly, or else it can reject that organ, and then the person can die unless they get another one. But it could have the same problem. But you always want to try and fix the underlying problem before getting an organ donation. But any organ donation, you're on immune suppressants. So they're trying to grow stuff in labs on animals. And it is terrible, but they're trying to find ways so that they don't have to have people donate their organs, because it's always such a sensitive topic. Someone's loved one died, and then immediately the hospital staff, before they're even pronounced dead, is like, do you want to organ donate? I mean, we'd save so many lives from this. Your loved one, I'm sure they would love it, giving so much to so many people, giving them a chance to live out their life fully, even though that person's loved one died. So it is a sensitive topic, and I'm sure people that need the organs don't really like taking the organs from other people either, unfortunately. But, when given the choice, life or death, and yes, they're still suffering, but not as much. Of course, you're going to take the life, right? If it's a happy, good one, or you just really want to do better in it. But you don't want to have to owe anyone anything, do you? Well, now you do, because you just took somebody's loved one's organs. sadly, the organs don't survive in some hosts, and some people really wanted to do good. They change their whole life. The kidneys, when you donate, sadly, you lose your own ability to live a long life. Because after age 20, the second decade of life, your kidneys literally together lose 10% of their useful function every decade thereafter. So by the time you're 90, you only have like 20% of your kidney organs working for you to filter out all contaminants from your body. Assuming you lived a toxin-free lifestyle without any kind of diseases at all. It's not without risk to the host or the donor. And it's very rewarding though. It's because now they can hold something over them. But then whenever that one fails them, the other person's like, well, it didn't even last though. You know, it's kind of like, wow, how do you even have a fight about the organ? She like totally gave that didn't happen there. That never happened. But I mean, seriously, people are people. They usually fight about the same stuff. So eventually stuff comes out if you hang out with someone too long. All right, that's it for today. We did our little treatments and stuff. All right, awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day.